In this video, we'll be going over 2 books that will give you the tools and resources to understand the Bible on a more scholarly level. So stay tuned. What's up guys, I'm Josh from Christian Sophistry, taking apologetics to the next level. Part of that mission is giving you guys the tools and resources to grow in your knowledge by doing content reviews just like this one. So if you want to keep seeing videos on solid and useful book reviews and other content reviews, think about hitting that subscribe button. In this video we'll be going over 2 books on biblical interpretation. But Josh, why do we need to learn about how to read? I already know how to read. First of all, misinterpretation of the Bible happens all the time, and that's because there are hundreds of factors that go into really understanding the Bible when people wrongfully think that they can just read it and understand it. To solve these problems, the first book that I want to recommend is How to Read the Bible for All It's Worth by Gordon Fee and Douglas Stuart. This book is the college standard for Bible college textbooks on exegesis and hermeneutics. If you don't know what those terms mean, this book will teach you, along with a whole load of other theological terms. Or you could just Google them, either way works. This book is broken down chapter by chapter to address different genres that exist in the Bible so that you can learn specifically how to approach different types of literature in the Bible. One thing that I really appreciate about this book is that it doesn't try to sell you on biblical interpretation and like how easy it's gonna be. The book outlines a number of different challenges that you will encounter in each genre. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I've rated this book in 4 different categories. In the category of difficulty, I've rated this book a 5.5 because though it is an easy and accessible read, it does have some technical vocabulary in it that is sort of theological in nature. In the category of uniqueness, I've scored this book an 8. Fee and Stuart have managed to find the perfect compromise between accessible and scholarly to create a very short, informative read. In the category of importance, I've scored this book a 9. And that's because biblical interpretation is the foundation for all other biblical studies. And this book does it so practically that it is a must-have for Christians. And finally, in the category of customer satisfaction, this book scored a 9. Readers loved this book because it was practical and achieved more for them than what they originally set out to achieve. The second book that I'd like to recommend is Elements of Biblical Exegesis, a basic guide for students and ministers by Michael Gorman. Rather than being organized genre by genre, this book goes through different methods and thought processes that you'll have to approach to each individual genre of the Bible. In the area of difficulty, this book scored a 7. Despite the word basic being in the title, it's a very difficult read and there's a lot of technical jargon in it. And it's definitely geared for a very high level of biblical scholarship. In uniqueness, this book scored a 7 because at the end of the book, Gorman gives his personal tips about how to avoid mistakes and even how to write exegetical papers. In the area of importance, I scored this book as a 9. Out of all the books that I've seen on biblical interpretation, for its size, it's the most technical and powerful book that I have seen. It's very heady, very technical, very methodical, and it definitely pursues a very high level of biblical thinking. And finally, in customer satisfaction, this book scored an 8.8. This book is a great and necessary first step for anybody that's looking to pursue serious biblical scholarship. And that's all I have for these book reviews. If you found these books valuable and you think you might want to add them to your library, go ahead and click the links down below to support this channel. Also, if you found this video valuable, go ahead and like and share this video so you can share it with your friends. Otherwise, I hope to see you on the next video, and thanks for watching.